I'm Corey.
Yeah.
I'm the bass player. This is Ken, singer and guitar player. This is Kyle, guitar player. Jory, our drummer, he could not make it because we're actually going to his house for rehearsal after this.
I'm up for corruption. Thanks so much for getting up earlier to talk to me. Good to see you guys.
Yes, sir.
And yeah, welcome to Nightbreed.
Yeah, man.
Cool. So I guess we'll start at the beginning. Hey, how did Up for Corruption first begin?
Did I talk?
You can go for it, man.
Okay, we first started the band in 2009, and then it didn't really work out. Went for about 6 months, but we had a lot of good material put together. We had a different drummer and singer, and so me and Kyle just kind of stuck together and did some stuff, and then just like back in May, we decided to get things going again because we knew that social media would probably help as opposed to 10 years ago when it wasn't really a thing. So we got a bunch of our demos up, put them up on Bandcamp, and then we put up ads for drummers and singers. This guy just moved down here from New York, so he answered the ad, and then our drummer Jory answered the ad, and we basically started playing in May, and then since then we've recorded the single and made the video, and here we are.
Yeah, cool. So you and Kyle were doing stuff back in 2009, yeah?
Oh yeah.
We've been playing together in bands since like '96.
Yeah. Jamming for a while.
Yeah, cool. Oh, it's good. It's cool. What's the so you're in Texas, right?
Yes, Dallas, Texas.
Dallas, Texas. What's the metal scene like there? Like, do you guys get to play shows around there, or do you kind of have to go elsewhere to do that?
Well, we don't quite have our set down ready to play shows. We're hoping by October we'll be real tight and we'll be able to start booking shows. But the metal scene in Dallas is huge. There's lots of places to play. Lots of metal bands in Dallas.
Big community. Yeah.
Oh, excellent. That's cool. Yeah. And what would you say your influences are? Like when you got together, particularly more recently, what kind of sound were you trying to make?
My influences as well as his is old school, like 80s hair metal type of stuff.
Like Iron Maiden, Judas Priest, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
For me, I grew up on Motley Crue, so, and then Ken.
Me being the youngest member of the band, I was obviously, I'm influenced more by like the new wave of American heavy metal, like Lamb of God, Machine Head, Trivium, and then then I discovered Megadeth, Metallica, Iron Maiden. So I feel like my influences are mixed between the 80s, the 90s, and like a blend of all three eras.
Yeah, cool. Nice one, man. That's great.
I'm too tall to be in front.
So yeah, I saw you guys recorded that the single, Seventh Day Crook. How did the recording and everything go?
Well,
We were just talking about that.
we were just talking about that.
Yeah.
We ended up using it as our first song to really try to get together because it was something that was new that me and Kyle did not do before with our previous band. So we had it already ready to go. So we're like, let's try something new that we haven't played with a band. And we brought these guys into it and just nailed it. And like, we came over here to Kyle's place just to do a vocal rehearsal, and Ken got it down immediately. So we said, let's go play drums with it. And the first day we played it together as a band, it felt like we've been playing it forever. It would just boom, it just worked. And then we were like, well, with social media, I was like, let's get a product out there so people can hear what we're going to sound like. So
It's going more than according to plan.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
we just went over and mic'd the drums at Jory's place, because that's where we practice. Mic'd the drums there, and then we recorded the rest of the guitars and vocals and stuff here at Kyle's house, in the garage and in the laundry room.
Yeah, split it up.
Oh, cool. That's great, man. I saw the video too. So you guys invited fans to come and be a part of the video. That's pretty cool, yeah.
Yeah. A couple of family members and friends came out, and some friends of ours that are in other bands came out. So that was cool.
A lot of people didn't show up because we thought it was going to rain that day.
Oh.
And then we just trusted our gut, like, listen, we're doing this, you know. And luckily,
Regardless,
the gods from Valhalla said, let there be light, and it did not rain once. So we were pretty happy about that.
In fact, it was really hot.
yeah.
Yeah, it was hot. I was sweating.
Oh, perfect, cool. So who is one of you guys like a video editor, or did someone else put that together for you?
Yeah, I went to film school, so.
Yeah, nice. That's cool. It's come out well, man. It looks good. Yeah. So the song itself, Seventh Day Crook. I gotta ask, is it specifically Seventh Day Adventists you have a problem with, or it's kind of a religion in general?
No, it really is focused on Seventh Day being Sunday and the Crook's Sunday morning.
Yeah, nice. Yeah.
You know, in church, give me your money and I promise you all this stuff. You know, and
False prophets.
False prophets. Yeah. We got a lot of them in Texas.
Yeah.
So.
Most of them televangelists and stuff, but that's what we are up for corruption. We write about things that are corrupt, especially in our government. I mean, and around the world. You know, from pollution to stuff like that. You know, the stuff that's going on in church that shouldn't be. So I mean, so that's what basically all of our music is based around. Hopefully it makes an impact. I mean, we were very surprised what this song took off and did. I mean, we didn't expect it to go clear across the world in less than a month.
Yeah.
You know, so it was pretty amazing.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, definitely. Cool. That's cool to hear, like, you got a bit of a theme, like an idea in mind. That's neat as well.
Oh, yeah.
Lots of bands kind of
Absolutely.
go, oh, let's see what happens. But you guys, it's a good idea. Like, that's
Yeah, if you can do what you want to do and do the music you want to do, but also open people's eyes to things, that's kind of what we're going for.
Pretty political. Kind of like a Rage Against the Machine type thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Without saying, hey, we're all political,
Right.
you know.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
That's okay. Yeah.
It's like an undertone, but at the same time, we had someone else do like a video, like they do like a review of our video, and she was just like, oh, I totally get what your music is about because of the video. She was able to see it visually with the guy, with the preacher, with the money, and she's like, whoa, I get it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. So what's the plan? Do you have any more singles up your sleeve you're working on, that kind of thing?
Yep, we're going to band practice right after this. Right now, so we have nine total originals right now written. Today we'll have at least 4 of them down, I think.
That's the plan.
That's the plan. At least 4 of them
Almost
are
halfway
down.
there.
So we're gonna wait till all 9 are ready, and then we'll really hit a good recording of the entire thing and get an actual album out instead of more singles. We just wanted to do the first single just to get our name out there and then hook people. And actually we've had a good response. Everyone's like, hey, let's get what's next? Yeah. And we've recorded a little bit of a snippet of a song that we call Cloud Machine that's about environmental type stuff. And people were blown away by just like the 50 seconds that I posted. They're like, wow, dude, let's go, give us more.
Oh, let's get more. All right.
Yeah, excellent. Man. Cool. Is there any chance those older songs, are you going to bring those back in, or are you just going all fresh new stuff?
Well, a lot of the stuff that we're doing are some old material that me and Kyle did before.
Okay.
We're just kind of reshaping them, rewriting some lyrics to be more updated.
Kind of replaced a couple songs.
Replace some.
We got some new material.
Doing a different tuning. I mean, when we started, we were doing straight up E tuning, and now we're drop C, and everything sounds so much better as far as our sound that we're trying to find.
we went from E440 to drop D to now to drop C, and playing 7 strings and stuff like that. And so, doing stuff a lot different, making it a lot heavier.
Yeah, cool. So Ken, are you obviously you got the great vocal going on? Are you bringing anything songwriting wise? Like you got some lyric ideas or anything like that?
Yeah. I have. Let me just like get in a little bit. So I was in my old band. I had a ton of. I was just singing, and in this band I get to play some guitar, and I wasn't able to really like use my catalog of riffs that I've created and lyrics and all that stuff. So now I have the opportunity to bring that into this band. But yeah, I have a ton of lyrics, and I could always like write more. Like my writing style is like if I'm going through something, I just write it down. Like if I'm going through some hardship, or if I'm pissed off, or if I'm going through whatever, I just write it, and that's when my best songwriting comes out. And I have a whole ton of, riffs and all that stuff. And a lot of them are very fast because I'm an insecure guitarist. So I'm always, I always write complicated shit just to test myself. And I guess that works to my advantage because I'm a self-taught musician, and that's kind of helped me get better. And when I first joined this band, I thought it'd be great, if I could play guitar, that's good, but I'll just focus on vocals. And then we were playing Seventh Day Crook, and I just somehow figured out the chords and all that stuff, and came up with the solo that you hear. Just as an idea, I was just like really messing around, and then we tested that solo out again.
We were like, keep that, do that.
So I went home and I practiced the solo and actually wrote the solo, and then when we were doing it at Jory's house, it kind of blended perfectly with how you hear it on Seventh Day Crook. But I have my influences are, very metalcore-ish and thrashy. Like I love thrash metal, Metallica, Megadeth, Slayer. Like I love writing riffs like that. And as far as lyrics, it's like more personal. I have pretty dark. Oh, let me scoot down a little bit.
This way.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
I have pretty dark lyrics. I'm not gonna lie. I'm very unapologetic about how depressing my lyrics can be. But I feel like that's gonna blend with the band good because I want to be. Because I remember growing up, listening to lyrics of my favorite bands and like, oh wow, like I'm not the only person dealing with this. So I'm hoping that people can get something out of that too in the future.
Yeah, cool, excellent, man. So you say you're working on the 9, that kind of thing. Is it just sort of have a date in mind ish when we might be seeing some more Up for Corruption?
End of September.
Okay.
I think that's a good.
Yeah, that's a good. Yeah.
Because we want to get things recorded first, get it out there, and then start booking shows. That way, when we're at shows, we can tell people, "Hey, what you just heard, you can go to Spotify or whatever,
Yeah. Ah, fantastic, cool. All right, well, look, Up for Corruption. Thanks so much for getting up at the crack of dawn to talk to me.
Absolutely, brother.
Early bird gets the worm.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's it, man. Cool. Excellent. But yeah, good luck. I look forward to hearing the rest. Hey, it's good stuff. Cheers, man.
Yes, sir.
Cool, man.
All right. Have a good one.
Okay, brother, man. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Seventh Day Crook, take a good look.